a bit more, but that's why I figure we could mix that. I could start off with that tomorrow if I intend to do the 12 hours, and then we just slide into the night with the random horror. And that might be the way to go too. It's all good, Ateros. Random Friday question. Do you ever wonder what your back wind smells like? No. I know it smells good. I just wonder how many people out there are just sitting on their little notepad of edgy questions. And how do they decide which one to go with? Okay, we're live on YouTube. We can get going over here on how do they decide the phrasing? Yeah. Aren't there multiple anime conventions going on right now too? And we're in a heat wave. So you're not wrong. It is topical. It's a smelly season. All right, what message do I want to send out here? Hi, Steve. Oh man, con smells. It's not good. It's not good, man. It's not like a constant, but like when you experience it, it's you can't undo that damage. I'm gonna say something. I've been to a lot of concerts. I've been to a lot of metal shows. I have never experienced somebody as smelly at a metal show as I have at like a gaming or comic convention. I'll say gaming convention. I think there was a TwitchCon and maybe like a PAX. There were two different occasions where there was just somebody who just it's not just like you've been out walking and you're hot. It's like a persistently unwashed decision. right? It's like somebody who doesn't take care of themselves. It's a funk. Yeah. I've never experienced that at like a metal show. I've of course I've experienced people who are like sweaty and maybe they didn't smell great, but like gamer funk is an entirely different beast. Yeah. It's an entirely different beast. I feel like people at like metal and punk shows, for the most part, they're a little more self-aware of that, and there may be something going on, but it's not like the gamer funk, right? Try hard adds more pheromones. All right. I think it probably does smell like depression funk. I'm not necessarily trying to shame anybody about that. It's a real thing. I do still feel like if you're going to go out in public to one of those things and you do have like a depression funk, have the self-awareness to realize you are doing something, you're attending something that's bigger than you and your problems. And I don't know, just take a shower. Pack some deodorant. It's okay to be sad. Yeah. Just for everybody else. You went to an anime con once and the smell put you off conventions in general. I think so too, Crib. And again, like I said, I'm not trying to downplay anybody's issues like that, but there's a line where like that doesn't entirely fly as like an excuse even still. Like, I understand it's a struggle. I can only go so far with accepting that as an excuse, because that then it becomes exactly what I am saying it is, an excuse, you know. It's not an excuse, it's an explanation. Yes, it's an explanation. But you know what I mean. Some people will use that as an excuse to write off a behavior instead of trying in earnest to fix the behavior or whatnot, you know? And I know, I'm not trying to downplay a struggle. I know that can be difficult, but yeah, there has to be it. Yeah, you get it. Finding a path to coexist in society instead of just being like, "Well, this is who I am. You need to accept it because da da da." It's like, well, no. I mean, I can accept it to a point, but okay. Now that I've talked enough. And I have to pee. And we're 54 minutes into this. We'll just make it we'll just round it up, and I'll run this ad, and then I'll go pee, and then when I get back, I'll just immediately start the stream. So BRB. Wait a minute. Damn, I don't have it open. I wanted to feature the thing that little black dress just said. The Gonga cock thing. That's good. Ooh. Hold on. Oh, hell yeah. I just got a code for Dive or Die. We got some things we can do tomorrow. That's exciting. Are you showing your age if you want to get ham radio certified? Nah, Grandpa, I think you should do it. All right. I need to move that over to this other computer. It's time for the daytime intro.
Chaos.
From the night from whence I came. Thank you for the 49 months, Wolfgang. You are our first sub of the day. You have a goldfish memory. You're very sorry. Where did the intro clip come from again? It's a Fulci movie called City of the Living Dead. What's up, Apocalypse? Apocalypse says, Too Little Black Dress. I read most of that Ganga genital talk, and all I can say at 8 a.m. is, oh, weird. I picked up a couple things yesterday. Most specifically, mole and meat hook. So we might go into that tomorrow. Probably start off tomorrow with this. I also got a couple extra things. And also, hang on. Let me react. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there's Twitch integration for Shift at Midnight. There's a widget where you guys can I don't know if it's guess or decide whether or not the person coming in is a human or a doppelganger. It's that kind of game. Whoa. Wrong window. Shifted Midnight and Dive or Die. Cool. All right, was there another one I didn't? I was nomming on some frozen M&Ms, and they're gone now. Now I'm sad. Okay, I think that's it in terms of codes. We got Shift at Midnight, and we got Dive or Die also for tomorrow. We got things to do tomorrow. I'm excited. Yeah, you should try putting some peanut M&Ms in the freezer. It's transcendent. I know you were quoting Leah Remini because that's why I said it like she said it. Oh, weird. Oh, yeah. I was playing my own music. Let me pull something. Let me fish something good out here from the YouTube sea. Fierro's back from the vet. His eye's not scratched. They did the black light test to make sure it wasn't from Darwin batting at him. He did not like the 100+ temp. The vet said some wet food. So he didn't order any specific diet. Yeah, I don't think you need to worry about a specific diet. You don't really need to break the bank on wet food. Like I said, I think any wet food is better than no wet food at all. We feed our cats Blue Buffalo. It's a little more expensive. We used to feed Nathan Fancy Feast. That was fine. Typically, you want to look for stuff that has like meat as its main qualifying like first couple of ingredients. You don't want like corn. You don't want like non-meat like byproducts. You don't want like corn or soy or whatever necessarily to be in the food. It's not that they can't eat it. It's just if that's the predominant source of the nutrition they're getting, they're not getting enough of the nutrients that they need, because they're carnivores. They eat meat. So you want them to get moisture from the food and whatnot. Any food is good. I mean, you remember we used to feed Gabby soup, and it was that Meow Mix stuff. Awful. It's like feeding your cat McDonald's, but also that's what she ate for 20 years of her life, and she lived for about that long, and she ate that pretty much every day. So I guess what I'm saying is her coat improved when I pushed the dry food out of as being her mainstay and just made her stick to eating soup more often. Now, as a result, especially with her condition, she ate like 6 times a day and she would only eat a small amount of it, but you probably won't have that problem. Yeah. Some cats just be about that life. It's true. I think you did good though. And a lot of times, like with rag dolls, they just get the eye goop. Carl gets that a lot. You can just get these like wet wipes. They look like little makeup pads. They come in a round container. I can't remember what they're called, but I want to say the brand is Wellness or something at Petco. You can just clean their eyes with that once a week or something. Just get some non-invasive, scentless, hypoallergenic pet wipes. If you're concerned about dander or anything for yourself, or like the cat just kind of generally being a little dirty, that's what I would do. It's just little changes, and I think if the vet's saying that Fiero's in really good health, then trust the vet, Always number one, I will always say this. I think it's fine to ask me or anybody else, especially me, because at this point, I don't want to say I'm an expert, but I'm 7 to 9 cats in on this life. Probably a little bit of an expert. I'm always going to tell you to go to the vet first if you have like a concern about the health of your pet, dog, cat, whatever. Take to vet first, I can give you my opinion, but it's going to include the first stanza, which is take your pet to the vet first. You used to have a cat that you had to mix her food because she didn't want cat food. She wanted dog food. Oh, wow. I feel like I don't know what the fundamental difference would be between the dog and cat food, because I feel like the protein makeup can't be too different. Cats require more of a certain type of protein, though, so I imagine there's some differences. Did it reset the size of my UI? I think it did. Everything's that much smaller. Or am I going crazy? Okay, no, we're good. I see what happened. It's decided it's living at a different resolution. Andy likes the new vet. He made jokes about putting on the Led Zeppelin for the blacklight test. Yeah. That's another thing, is if you're unhappy with, and I would say this about a human too, if you're unhappy with a doctor, vet, your own human doctor, get a second opinion. The doctor is not the be-all, end-all on your health. You are. Take ownership. Like, if the doctor is saying something that you don't agree with, get a fucking second opinion. Yeah. I feel like I have some really strong feelings about that, but I don't want to drop like a truth bomb on today, you know? Like, what, is this a survival game? It's more of like a Diablo type game, Luna. Oh man, it's my least favorite combobulation. I hate this one.
I'll give you a good price of what I've got left.
I have so many more I need to put into the system. It's so glorious, though.
Oh, we
have dynamite. Hang on. You sell dynamite?
I'll give you a good price of what I've got left. See you around.
Okay. I need more of them is really what I need. Talking about cats. Your mom had a cat that was your brother's, that was your brother in all senses of the word, but he's a hunter and did a ritual under your bed. Oh, wow. I have 4 cats. They're all 3 years old. They're all, I love them. I love them so much. They're my children. They are my children. Okay, so we are looking for Darius Cronley. We are trying to destroy the forges. We ran into a boss, like a terrible, awful boss up here that I'm not going to be able to kill right away. Actually, we ran into a couple of things. Also, I'm a werebird. Amnesty Mine. I've definitely been in there. There's no way I haven't. This is where the, I think this is where those bosses are. They're in like a little fighting pit. There's no way I can beat them. Turn this down a little. I know the game's crazy loud. Yeah, we don't want to go in there. Not yet. The other vet clinic gave you long wait for Fiero. He was just a kitten again when you were losing your mind about the eye. Just wanted to use them because they used to offer full grooming, but they've discontinued. Yeah, I would do that. Especially, you could try what we do, which is literally travel, hold the cats, and feed. Like, we do it one at a time. Take one into the bathroom, close the door. He will give them one of those squeezy treats and hold, like, they'll just sit in his lap. And then I cut their nails. If you can't get the 2 of them to agree to that, which is, there was no judgment. I trained them from an early age to enjoy sitting a certain way, being held a certain way. I touch their paws since they were little kittens. They're very used to that. If you couldn't, then yeah, I would look for a groomer that, you know, is decently priced and has good ratings, because you also don't want somebody who's gonna mistreat your babies. The small town vintage clothes shop you work part-time at decided to promote you because you showed marked improvement. They gave you co-ownership. Dude, nice. Congratulations, Apocalypse. That's huge. Sorry for all the throat clearing, the aggressive coughing and throat clearing. I'm trying to like mute my microphone when I need to. It's hard to do that sometimes though. Yeah, I would liken this to Diablo or even Path of Exile, because if you look at the skill tree, which this is only part of it, you get to spec into two different professions, so to speak, and then you have your devotion, which is a whole thing. It can become a lot. Confirm my changes. Let's just work on my base spells, I guess, at this point. Wait. Okay. We destroyed the forges.
That skill's not there.
Holy shit. Oh, I didn't even get this. I didn't even get that, dude. Motherfucker. You what? He destroyed that for me. Good. I know I've gotten through this area during a playthrough before. I don't know that I've gotten much further than this. Is one of the shapes focused on like caster and one on melee? No, they both appear to kind of be melee, but my Occultist has more to do with like minion damage and some casting, so I've got a bit of both. It does kind of, it wasn't ideal. I wasn't gonna go for Berserker, but it's the new content, so I've kind of felt like I should check out the new content. Yeah, I guess a Raven is more of a caster because they do that ice spike thing. All right, what are we looking at here? Let's keep going. Yeah, I was gonna kind of really start leaning into I'm in a weird space right now with the damage, but like I said yesterday, this is one of the few games where I won't look up anything and just kind of have fun making some kind of build, because you can still finish it even if you fuck up. Like, the game seems pretty forgiving. Nice. Bleeding damage over 3 seconds. I think I like some of this better. The flames look cool, but I know. Cromley! Hang on, before I go in there, let's get up to there and then let's port back to empty my bag.
See anything you like?
I see plenty. Um, 44 electrocute damage over 3 seconds, lightning damage. Let's go for that.
See you around.
All right, and then I'll take some of the mats. I should probably store some of these mats.
Got something need stashed?
Plenty. I'm actually gonna sell all this. Wait a minute. %13% to all damage. I'm not a gunslinger. I will keep that stuff over there. Okay, let's also add some stuff to my current setup here. Hand armor. Mark of Dreeg. Poison damage over 5 seconds. Sure. Shields capture offhands, ring, head, chest, physique, cunning, spirit. Words of power from an ancient language that cannot be spoken by mortal men. Damn, I already used something in my hand armor. The health would be good. What's up, chair? You know, doing all right. Cold damage. Rings. Oh, we're already wearing some rings with some health benefits. You know, this is fine. Using rings, amulets, medals. Yeah, I mean, it's Friday. It's time to celebrate not having to do anything tomorrow that involves work, unless that doesn't apply to you, in which case I'm very sorry. Mute the stream for a minute so that I can be like, congratulations to the working class, you don't have to work over the weekend. Yeah. Okay. While you play games during work hours, hey man, if it works, it works. Or doesn't work. You feel me? Okay.
Oh, hold on.
I think we'll leave that for now.
Come see what's left of my wares. See you around.
I don't know why I insist on keeping that, but sure. Have I gotten the poopy pants drop yet? What are you talking about? They have pants that have been shit in as an item and you can throw poop. Oh, in this game? Wow. No. I mean, maybe I did and I didn't realize it, but I don't think so. I assume they came pre-pooped. Pre-shit pants. Locked and loaded. Okay. Melvin's lens. I'll be on the lookout now. You've officially paid all your bills. Both your accounts are completely empty and you don't get paid to the 5th. Oh my God. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous you get to meet Jennifer Lawrence and PETA. Ketchup soup time. Get on in there. Ooh, wait. It's when you learn how to get creative with like ramen. Cronley's hideout. I feel like it's statistically way cheaper to just make your own hamburger helper with like far less sodium. But the sodium's the good part. I mean, that's what they tell you. Get that tuna helper. Tuna's still kind of cheap. Packet of tuna. The unsung hero of the struggle meal, truly, however, is the cabbage, the humble cabbage. Twilight Gamer, thank you for hanging out. 3 consecutive streams in a row. You can't with cabbage? You smell your own back wind? Does it become your front wind? I don't know why they call it hamburger helper. It does just fine by itself. Hey. Wow, we're already filling up. We're already getting filled the fuck up. Okay. Whoa. Money bags Martin. Trav and I try to do a thing, since we're both meat eaters, but we try to do a thing once a week called Meatless Monday, or just like a meatless day, which typically is a big money saver since meat is pretty expensive. Riaris, thank you for the 51 months. More months, more cats. True dat.
See anything you like?
I might try the scythe. I know I have like a two-handed perk right now. Mark of the Traveler.
Iron well spent.
Poundland, not to be confused with Pound Town. Completely different. Rings, armor, medals, shields. All weapons, lightning damage. Interesting. Okay.
Got something you need stashed?
We're gonna give that all a go. We're gonna see how I feel about this. I just feel like I'm doing kind of crap damage with those little cudgels right now. And I'm not super crazy about my spell damage either, but it is what it is. Oh, Cronley.
So Bourbon's dog has come barking. You should give up trying to act the savior. It doesn't suit you. Humanity is already doomed and a new power is rising. Get on board like I did or go extinct. Well, that's not quite true. The Ethereals will need new vessels, so I'm sure they'll keep some domesticated humans around to breed like livestock. You know, I heard you were taken when they found you. I bet your offspring would make good vessels.
I don't like the way you say those words to me. Where's Elsa?
Mornay's little sweet thing? I pity she escaped. Oh, the delicious things I could have done with such tender flesh. She fled west, but she won't get far. Half troll tribes hold Smuggler's Pass, and with nowhere to run, my men will soon retrieve her.
Why are you after the prison?
Isn't it obvious? Devil's Crossing may be a prison, but it's like a fortress and controls the roads to Burwich and to the west. The Ethereals wanted to capture it, and you know, as much as I wanted out of that place, I think I've grown nostalgic for it. This time, I get to play Warden, and I intend to have some fun, just like old Krieg did. Tell you what, give me Devil's Crossing and I'll put in a word for you. Maybe get the Ethereals to keep you around as a breeder. Either that, or I'm happy to do things the painful way. Painful for you, that is.
Okay, I'm not even giving you the option of peace. Whoa, shit. Get him.
Can't do that yet.
Get him, dog.
My energy is low.
That'll make him that much weaker. What the dog doing? The sounds.
I'm out of it. My energy is low. I don't have enough energy.
Whoa.
Energy is low. My energy is low.
Yeah, my energy is low. It's low because it's Friday afternoon, all right? Leave me alone. It is a mood. The music really picked up and I wasn't expecting it to. I think I do need to remap this health key. Probably to just the tilde or something. I don't think the tilde does anything. Why'd you get so loud? Damn. Options, key binding. Drink potion. Drink, oh, energy potion, R and E. It would almost make sense to have those on some F function keys. Select pet F2 and F3. Okay. I could just get used to using my thumb pad on my mouse and then keeping my hand on E and R. Maybe I'll do that instead. All right. Three hours of fantasy synthesizer music. Let's fucking go. All right, it looks like everything that I set out to do in this zone for quests has been done. You don't want to try to find the price for these 1, 2, 3 items. Ranger's cask. 24 armor. The scythe seems to be kind of working out for me. We'll go with that for now. Okay. You know, I think he was going to send out an email about it, and even if he isn't, I'll just go ahead and tell you. Trav is releasing his album next Friday, I believe. We're going to be premiering it here.
See anything you like?
Just to keep you guys in the loop.
See you around.
Okay, Mornay.
Well, is it finished?
Darius is no more and his gang is scattered.
The world is a little safer today with that monster dead.
Yeah.
Now what of Elsa? You must have seen something.
He did not have her.
Damnation. Perhaps she escaped and ran for Homestead. Or maybe they sold her. I have to go back out there. If there is any chance that Elsa still lives, I have to find her. I owe her that much.
What do we do now?
Now that we're not in any imminent danger, we need to deal with a more subtle enemy. Starvation. Devil's Crossing is running out of food and our supply runs are coming up dry. We need a reliable source of food and we need it fast. Barnabas has some ideas as to what we can do. Speak to him immediately.
I will speak to Barnabas, the dog from Skyrim. Quaid in Old Arcovia, Stefan Skinner in Devil's Crossing. Hey, Hallberry, how's it going? I'd like to thank you for taking me out of committing the biggest mistake of talking me out of committing the biggest mistake of my life. We were struggling to survive and I got desperate. My family deserves better. Thank you for showing me that hope still remains in this bleak world. I would like you to have this. It's a small token of our appreciation. I hope it serves you well. Well, thanks. You're at work and there's 123 items that you 123 items that you don't have the price that's left over from the previous company. You've been tasked to find the prices, but there's little to no part numbers on them. And you can't search by like the what the product is. You have to go by like a number.
Come, friend. Share a glass of clean water with old Barnabas to celebrate your victory in Burwich.
Mornay said you have a plan for the food.
Right to business then. Before the world fell apart, Burwich got its food stocks from the vast farmlands to the northwest. With the bridge repaired, we need to find a way back to Homestead. The journey will take you far to the northwest, and I haven't a clue what's out there. Start by following the road out into the Arcovian foothills, all the way through Old Arcovia. With luck, the old coastal bridge near Twin Falls still stands. If that's not an option, you'll have to look for Smuggler's Pass. It's an old smuggling route that ran through the Broken Hills. It should connect to Homestead. We must find out whether the farmlands can still support us, or if the Grim Dawn claimed them as it did Burwich.
I will get on it. Cross the bridge near Twin Falls to enter Homestead or travel through Smuggler's Pass. We should go to Old Arcovia and talk to Quaid real quick. I might take a break and get like some tea. Somebody had recommended the mint tea. I'm gonna go get some of that. Google Lens would probably be, yeah. When I'm really struggling to figure something out like that, Google Lens is actually, I hate to say that, but it's good. It's useful. If you're not reliant on Google for everything, it can be a fine tool. I destroyed the forges. I could hear the commotion you've caused from here. Well done. Your payment is promised. Now I'm wondering if you would be up for a little more work. What do you want? Somewhere inside Cronley's hideout underneath the Four Hills, there lives a bastard by the name of Moneybags Martin. He earned his moniker exploiting poor travelers, such as my old group. A few months ago, Martin and his band caught us out on the road, demanding all our valuables. I refused, and for that he took my eye. That was the day I left my rover elders, no longer willing to let this unforgiving world spit all over our pacifist lifestyle. Together with my brothers and sisters, we fight against our enemy instead of hiding and praying. I can't just leave them to pursue my revenge, though. That's why I'd like you to be the deliverer of my vengeance. Find Martin, leave his corpse to rot in those tunnels. Oh, I already did that. You're ruthlessly effective. I hope he screamed for help, his wailing unanswered in those old mine tunnels. Thank you. You've put my mind at ease. Okay. Smuggler's Pass. Cronley's hideout entrance. We need food. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I unlocked a waypoint in there. Yeah. There's still a lot going on up there. Google is your baby daddy. Oh, I got a few words for your baby daddy. Oh, there's like on both sides, there's a lot to explore here. Last night I was able to get some good sleep. I sought relief in the general allergy medication that I take to mow the lawn. I did have a harder time falling asleep, but once I got there, oh man. I gave in and bought some allergy nose spray just to get me through. The worst part of it is this post-nasal drip thing that's going on right now, where like I get a tickle in my throat, I need to cough a little bit, and then the cough dislodges something that's like it's not really chest congestion, but I guess it is a little bit. There's just like crap that it's like, oh, you rang? That's what was getting me yesterday. And as I was talking and getting a little more hoarse, that was becoming like more of a problem near the end of the night. It was pissing me off. I'm like reasonably sure it's allergies, and I haven't felt sick in the traditional sense. It's just been like the annoying part that comes with a cold sometimes without the infectious part of it. I've never in my life experienced allergies on this scale. Like, you said you went to buy the DLC, but it wants you to spend another $40. Oh, because you probably have you're missing the other DLCs. Damn. I would say check GOG, but you probably already bought it on Steam. You don't want to buy the game again. Oh shit. Then again, you could refund, I suppose, and then get it on GOG, and it might be cheaper. I don't know for sure. Just guessing. Definitive edition is 56, and that's everything, including the base game. If you refunded what you bought on Steam, would you be able to get that? Oh, not, it doesn't include this DLC, but it includes the others. I get it. So the whole thing's probably about $75, I'm guessing. It's kind of its own thing. Well, maybe not 75. Well, no, because a little less than. Twin Falls. Nice. The old coastal bridge is destroyed. You will need to find a way through to Smuggler's Pass. Be wary, traveler. The savages living up in the Four Hills have destroyed this once magnificent structure in an effort to trap their victims. With the bridge gone and the road to Smuggler's Pass washed out by the storms, the way north is barred to us. Is there another way? There is one other, but you would be a fool to try it. South of here, there are ruins of the ancient city of Arkovia. There's a passage there through the Arkovian Undercity that leads into the Broken Hills. You would be wise to turn back. That is the realm of the cursed dead. The cursed dead? Yes, the remnants of Arkovia's cursed people. Their tale is a tragic one, but none could tell it better than Amkala back at our camp near New Harbor. Okay, I'll speak to her. For the amount of game that you're getting with this, I feel like it's priced quite fairly. I do think it would be better of them to separate the DLC into something that isn't so dependent, but a lot of games do that, I mean. Yeah, this game goes on sale a lot.
Can't do that.
Ooh. What's going on here? Well, you know, wish list it and wait for a sale because it really does. This really does go on sale an awful lot. And then let us know what you get at the Geek Garage sale because that sounds way more interesting in terms of like it's a sure thing that this will go on sale and you can get it for cheaper down the road. You don't know what the hell is going to be at this garage sale. Yeah, I think it probably would have been on sale had the Steam Summer Sale not literally just occurred. So people probably they were banking on people buying it then. I would wishlist it not just on Steam though. I'd wishlist it on GOG too because they have a lot of sales often too.
Don't you know who I am?
Oi, what you getting in a man's face for, eh? Nice bone bag. Nice what? You blind or stupid? That's my dog. That's a rat, dude. Now you gonna made me upset. Get now before I lose my temper. What a twit. Can't tell a dog from a rat. Okay, brother. Did we loop back around? No. Couldn't really tell. That's great though. Like, I feel like sometimes it gets forgotten as like a game of this type. It gets lost in the sauce of, you know, Path of Exile and Diablo. Grim Dawn's just over here being great. Okay, I think this is where I was trying to be. Balvoruk. Greetings, you do not know me, but I have heard of you. I am Balvoruk. The order of the Order of Death's Vigil. Your exploits lead me to believe that you may just be who I need for my assignment. Assignment? Yeah, I'm here to purge this land of several malevolent spirits. Their tainted presence has corrupted Arkovia long enough. However, my masters have underestimated the degree to which these ancient oligarchs have surrounded themselves with their former subjects. The Arkovian Undercity is swarming with the dead, I admit. Far more than I could handle without the aid of my brothers. But you are quickly proving to be a force of reckoning this world has never seen. Travel down into the Undercity and banish the spirits of Nomos Dread, Laudos Vagra, and Ravina Kur. When you are finished, seek out my companion Calderos at the entrance to the Steps of Torment. He will guide you to your final target. Okay. Yeah, I'll return, dude. I do think that a lot of people end up overlooking Grim Dawn because it's very single player focused. And the other ones have this kind of infinity loop going for them. Okay, which one of you is the healer? You can play this with other people though. Like Trav and I have played this a few times together. It's quite good multiplayer. Just it feels a bit more like Diablo 2. You respect their class design with Berserkers. The more you look at it, the more you see how it synergizes with other classes. Yeah, I thought I would hate it a bit more just because I had a perception of it. I still took it because I was curious about the new content, you know? It's gonna take me a while to get through it, but at the same time, it's gonna force me to go towards either Path of Exile or like Torchlight for some reason is one I keep thinking about a lot because I love that game. Forgotten Passage, a fragmented passage of old Arcovia's history, impossible to decipher without the remaining pieces. Okay. Take it. Torchlight was so good. Torchlight 1 and 2. I've tried to give 3 a chance and it's fine, but it's disappointing. And I didn't really like Torchlight Infinity. I know it's got an audience, but it was not my Torchlight. I bring those up because I've never finished those either. Like, I played a lot of Torchlight 1 when they ported it to Xbox 360. I played a lot of it, but I still never finished it. Okay, one of you is healing this guy. Oh. I played an equal amount of Torchlight 2, but that one I don't know, I feel like I got kind of far in that one. And then I've tried to go back and play it. Like I got Trav a little interested in it, but then ultimately something peters out. I think the guilt of wanting to stream it is what ends up killing certain things for me. I'm like, well, I just want to share this. Wait, have I been here? No. I mean, it doesn't look familiar. What's up, Mike? Werewolf transformation is so fun. I mean, I would say if you were a fan of like Diablo 2, this is the jam. Like, oh, I didn't even realize this guy was here. Got him. Nice. On the endless pursuit for better gear. I mean, I guess you could be a fan of any variant of Diablo, but this is so closely aligned with Diablo 2 in my brain. That's the easiest comparison. Did I pick that code up? Okay. I didn't see it. Oh yeah. Okay, it did go in there. Okay. Let's sell some shit. I feel like there is a key to recenter the character.
See anything you like?
Like the map.
Say his name and he appears.
The next generation of what? What? Oh. You said speaking of pony, and now I'm like, who said pony? It's okay. Did I miss something? Did I? Okay, I'm a unicorn. Okay, I'm there now. All right. Holy shit. I was like, are you having a conversation with yourself that we just jumped into? That was my legitimate concern. Skinner family seal. It is the children who are wrong. I think I'll sell those. I don't really have need of them. I might save these boots.
Put it to good use.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, numpad 2. That's good. I'd like to take a break. It's been about 2.5 hours. I did not actually get started until about an hour in, so it's only been about an hour and a half, maybe. Still, a break would be nice. Break times are good, you know. I'll be back in a couple of minutes, so stick around. Okie doke. Got some of that mint tea. Got some water. Take another hour or so, play some of this. Break for some food. Come back. Probably play more of this. I think we'll stick to this tonight and we'll do the horror games tomorrow. Oh. Why? Okay. Yeah, I think we'll just stick to this tonight. We'll do the horror games tomorrow. During my actual 12 hours of scary shit, 12 years of celebrating streaming on twitch.tv/skinteen. It'll be great. Man, I can't wait for whatever the hell is going on with this. I don't know what it is. I keep wavering between head cold and allergy. I think it's just allergies. I can't wait for it to be gone. It's gonna be awesome. Okay. Move over here with this. Start up the music again. Hope everybody's doing well. The summer sneezies. I hate nasal spray. And yet I bought some. Ooh, that mint tea is good. I should have put some honey in it, but you know what? That's actually probably going to help a lot. I will probably drink way more of that than I should. I think I'm making fried rice for dinner tonight. We had some leftover rice because they give you way too much rice when you order Chinese food. I almost always set it aside to make more rice later. Okay, so we got a second piece. All right. No meanings yet. Can't read it. Werebird. Uh-oh, the undead despise me. I wonder why. In this photo, you see a picture of a little girl giggling at a hippopotamus. I wonder why. Boo, 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 boo. Like a little ninja blender for single ones, and then I bought a blend jet, but it's for certain use cases it's not strong enough. Damn.
I don't have enough energy.
Oh. The Vitamix is fantastic. We inherited one, or my parents inherited one from my grandma and grandpa, and yeah, that thing was awesome. I don't have it. I have a Ninja. The Ninja does an okay, you know, it's a good backup if you can't afford the high price tag of the Vitamix, which I get. Those things aren't cheap, but they're kind of worth the hype. Whoa.
I'm out of energy.
Nani B, thanks for the 14 months. How you doing? I used to make a lot more smoothies. I don't do it as much anymore. Let's keep going here before we exit. You've used your Ninja to fuck up some chuck roasts. The Ninja's a good, it's a good, like I said, it's kind of a good backup if you can't afford that. It does a pretty decent job. I've had my Ninja for, I don't know, a while. That's why I end up getting the smaller version of it for just like single serving smoothies. Nice. Hold on. Okay, so we got the recipe blood fang oil. Slay Nomos Dread, Laudos Vagra, and Rovena Kur. I think those are the three names in the forgotten in the fragment that we had to decipher. a few devices that I use for stuff like that. Like the blend jet, it doesn't do anything super robust, so I use it for more general purpose kind of cooking. Like I'll make red beans and rice sometimes, and I need to puree some pinto beans or something. I'll throw them in the blend jet. The big Ninja I usually use for like watermelon juice, which, oh my god, I still have some watermelon. I should do that. This chest is locked with heavy chains. It will take 1 dynamite to break open. Do it. I have this baby food blender that I bought for Gabby's food. When I was having a hard time finding her soup for a while, I was trying to make it for her out of the chunky stuff. She wasn't really receptive to it. So I washed that thing really good several times, and now I just use it for my sherbet. When I want to make like a homemade ice cream type of deal, I use that. You found an immersion blender. Oh yeah, no, I use an immersion blender too for certain things. Like I'll make like a corn chowder or like a soup. I'll just use it for that. For a while I didn't have an immersion blender, but then I was talking about it one day, and Lula tipped like $20 or something and was like, get a damn immersion blender. So I did. Because I had a bunch of, we've been operating with hand-me-downs for a while. Up until recently, we started to get some of our own stuff. And so I had this immersion blender from like the 70s that finally fucking broke. It just burnt out. And for a while, I didn't have an immersion blender to do anything with. An immersion blender is basically, it's like a giant wand that you use that's got a blend tip on the end. So you stick it in like a pot of soup or something, and it blends the soup up. You don't have to move it to a blender, blend it, and then put it back into the pot. You can post a link to one. Yeah, it just allows you to immerse the blender into whatever you need to blend up, so that you don't have to do the other way around, which would be remove the liquid from the pot that it's in and blend it and then put it back. It's useful for things that are really hot. It's useful in general for a lot of things. America's always very hot around this time of year. It's called summer. Forbidden art. They whisper about us when they think we're not listening. They fear what we can do, and yet they crave it. It is only in man's nature to fear what he does not understand, and our art is no different. Necromancy was never held in high regard in our Covian society. But it is only in recent years that we have been treated with such growing animosity. Now, with the recent formal decree from the High Court, we are not just outcasts, we are criminals. What they fail to understand is that the only crime committed that day was against the pursuit of knowledge and the advancement of our people. Already they are rounding up my brethren under the guise of justice and taking them deep into their den of torture that they call the steps of torment. I suppose it is only a matter of time before they come knocking on my door. I wouldn't say that yet. So I don't know where you heard that from. You're just shooting shots here. It's okay. It's all right. Undercity exit. Undercity floor 2. Let's keep going this way. Your beard is out of control. Maybe you ought to cut it back. Have you thought about doing that maybe? Have you considered? It takes too much time to like just take some scissors to it and go like it's like one cut. Damn, you're a busy guy. No, it's okay. I don't know what it takes to cut a beard, actually. Because here's the thing. I've never had one. There's so much here. Oh, the what is it now guy.
See anything in
Well, I'm glad I was able to introduce you to somebody who makes funny stuff, you know? Okay. Last days of Arcovia. Oh, no, no, no. Can I buy back? Okay. I didn't mean to do that. Holy shit.
to good use.
As I write this, the dark columns of smoke billow up from the port, where the madness long pullulating in the restive populace has finally boiled over. A blazing merchant's galley, abandoned by its crew and freed of its moorings, plows into a group of fishing boats, wood splintering, the fire quickly spreading among the sails. I hear shouting in the courtyard below, and the clash of iron is not far beyond. A woman screams repeatedly, her words indiscernible. For so long, we feared our doom would come from the barbarous mountain tribes, but in the end, we've been the instruments of our own demise. helped along by the insidious promises of the necromancers. It is not yet 2 moons since the great rituals were undertaken, led by our ever-reaching oligarchs. The rituals intended to bring immortality and ensure the lasting greatness of Arcovia. Ever the skeptic, I figured it for a sham, political theater at best, but the ritual seems to have been a tragic success. This ritual was the invention of a necromancer named Ouroboros, a man imprisoned in the steppes of torment who is, it is said, did not age and could not be killed by any means. The leaders of the 3 greatest houses, including my own patron, Laudos Vagra, made an ill-conceived journey to the tower in hopes of compelling the Ouroboros to give up his secrets. Here, immortality worked against Ouroboros, as he was subjected to the most brutal and imaginative forms of torture that could be devised for a man who could not die. Finally, Ouroboros agreed to instruct them in this ritual, and the oligarchs, blinded by their lust for immortality, were all too eager to believe his will broken and accepted the ritual as genuine. It has become clear that the people of Arcovia have indeed gained a form of immortality, but it is a cruel and twisted fulfillment of that promise. Our bodies still suffer the ravages of time, eventually dying and decaying, whilst our spirits remain trapped within, eternally bound to this land. I have witnessed this myself as the sick and elderly, near death at the time of this ritual, remain with us yet. Their bodies visibly decay in the manner of a corpse, yet they continue on as though living, able to move and talk, still much the same persons as they were in life, yet not. All who suffer this death of the body become somehow less vital, less dynamic of thought. They become ever more narrowly focused on whatever concerned them most in life. It's disturbing to witness families that do not know what to do with their deceased, yet still present loved ones. More horrible still are the rumors of babies born since the ritual. Abominations, they say, deformed and bearing dark, grisly features. It is said that many forlorn new fathers have been seen trekking into the broken hills, bundle in arm, to leave their unnatural offspring to the elements. The din of fighting and wailing continues on below. I expect it shall be for quite some time, since the combatants cannot die by any mortal means. I will sit with my books and continue my writing for whatever time may remain, perhaps all eternity. This is the scribe of Arcovia, Theodocus Vagra. It's going well. It's going well, JT. I know, what a fucking story. I have learned how to craft elixir of aether. Vitality, damage, decay, rings, amulets, and metals. Energy regen per second. Manticore eye, the sharp eye of an unmatched predator. Boom, 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 boom. All weapons, shield, and caster offhands. Alright, I was looking for something a little different, but those are just objectively better. I also... Her girlfriend adopted a cat. The cat's 12 years old. Oh.
See anything you like?
I think that's great, though. No, there's a long-term commitment because you're signing up for a lot when you take on a senior cat. And a lot of senior cats really they deserve that. You know, I've seen so many of them that are just like in a shelter, and I'm gonna end up being one of those like elderly women who take in the older cats. I just know it. We're gonna end up like with 8 cats, and I'm gonna be like, Bubbles needed a home. She was 13. I don't have any elderly cats right now. They're all fucking dead, Steve. God. Yeah, I just need a hut in the woods first. Okay, the blacksmith is who I was going for. Spirit guide. I don't know that that guy came to town yet. Oh no, there he is.
Got any more scrap metal?
Okay. Yeah, I feel that way too. I've thought about that a lot too. Equilibrium, calamity. Talismans, relics, artifacts of great importance. Let me see here. Spellfire wand. These, I assume, are for... I don't know if these are applied in the same way that these are, or if these are socketable. Feel free to answer that. Because I don't know. They remind me of the runes from Diablo. There are other pieces of equipment that go in a relic slot. Oh, fuck. Okay, okay. I'll take it. Cool.
Hey, don't get killed out there.
Got something good stashed.
I couldn't remember. I feel like I knew that at some point.
It's safer, but I promise. Got something good stashed.
Okay. Back into it. Oh, we have to go back out. So many collapsed areas. My memory of this game is getting mixed often with like my memory of parts of Path of Exile. Which I think is understandable. Okay, I wanted to check out. Okay. And I have okay. All right. I have some things I can do here. You're having a migraine on your birthday. Hang on. I might be able to help. That should be illegal. I agree. How about my searches here.
I don't like it.
Does this help at all?
Hola. You! It's your birthday. We're here to party and sing to you. It's from me. Hope you are bueno. The fun will reign on the whole day through. From the Gulf to the mountains, the city lights and fountains. We hope your birthday's excellent. You are another year older, so perhaps you should
be generally awesome.
'Cause today is your day. Hola. You deserve a grand fiesta, and later on siesta, and the best of everything. Sí, señor.
I tried. I did what I could. I hope that the headache clears up. I know how much that sucks. I was assigning points, which I did not do. Okay. Hang on, I'll show you why I laughed so hard. Hang on. I think I have to do this. I have to screenshot it. Trav sent me something that I just like. I could hear it. You know when you can just hear an image? And the image was this. Just, I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done. Well, I think Al Jorgensen's barely interested in playing his own greatest hits, which is all people want to really hear anymore. Hot Rod's out of gas. I don't blame him, man. How many times can I play just one fix before I just want to jerk the steering wheel? You know, like, if I'm him. That's why Kurt Cobain started playing Smells Like Teen Spirit the shittiest way possible. And he wasn't even nearly as far in on his career. Ministry's still great live, though. They're not 1992 great, but they're still great. All right, we're almost there. Level 2. That's such a vague headline of a thing you just said. I read somewhere one of these popular singers complained she was able to smell poop on the stage because of everyone camping to be at the front during the show. People came with diapers, but who and what? Like, what? That sounds like some Taylor Swift shit, but yeah, I don't. There's a lot of missing context there.
What in the goddamn?
It sounds like an article that you would read on the Daily Mail. Like, one popular singer complained of smelling feces. Of the incident, the popular singer said, "I was able to smell a lot of feces." Oh, is Olivia Rodrigo? That doesn't surprise me. I like her. She's great. She's probably talking about like Coachella or something. That's the other thing is like if it's a one of those big festivals, people will like hold tight for the spot that they get at like a stage or something. Yeah, if it's a festival, like if it's just like one of her shows, that's one thing. But if they're talking about like Coachella, where like you just stay in the front because if you move, you're never getting back up there. I miss the times when things weren't grouped into giant festivals that you had to travel to, and things were like $300 a ticket. I know that shows that are not that still exist, but I miss when that wasn't the norm. Listen, Jay, don't punish everybody else because you live in the toilet bowl of America, okay?
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
Whoa, shit. Nice. We got a guy. We got a second guy. America's flaccid penis. Head armor, rings, amulets. Nah, okay. Yes, I have seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show a number of times. I've gone to the live show. I don't know that you could be a goth kid in the 90s and not have done that at least once. This transmutation of pox can be dangerous. Oh, that's right. That's the one that turns them into like super crazies. Cunning, spirit, vitality decay. We're gonna open that one up. Ah, yes, the elusive Florida man. keep looking around. Everybody seems to still be flocking to Austin, and I genuinely, no shade if you're lurking, you're a person from Austin, whatever. I think it's a great city. I don't understand why people are flocking there still. Most of the people that I knew that moved there in the like mid to late 2000s have left because it got so expensive. It's like third wave hipsters though, if it is, because all the people I knew who were certified hipsters, they're gone. They went elsewhere. I think it's the tech. I think it's the continued tech boom, you know. Like people see other people there, so they go, which I get, but you can't imagine hipsters staying in Nebraska. They did. The OG round of them did, because they got families and just never left. Like newer people, probably not. Nobody wants to live here, and honestly, I hope people stay the fuck away from here. Keep it the nice little secret that it is. Let people think that it sucks here. I don't give a shit. I don't want throngs of people here. Stay out. Get out of here. Oh, we were long headed for that, Toby. It's okay. Oh, we have all kinds of little pockets of it. Little Bohemia, Benson, Dundee, fucking Blackstone. It's just that all of it's crammed into this like southeastern corner. And then the rest of the state, like you got this like kind of stripe of it, and everything to the west past Lincoln is a desolate nightmare. And that's what everybody thinks about the state, and they're not wrong. Don't move there though. The western side of Nebraska? No, it's I think it's called the Great Plains Desert or something. Like it literally just sucks there. But that's what everybody thinks the whole of the state is. I love Omaha, but everybody should just keep moving to Austin, Texas. I remember in like 2011 or 2012 when I had gone to visit some friends in Austin, and I didn't even mention this, and the cab driver was before Uber and Lyft had kind of become the thing that you took. The cab driver goes, "Don't move here." And I said, "Why?" And he goes, "Not because you seem nice." He said, "It's just everybody seems to be moving here now, and it's starting to, it's like everything's getting more expensive. It's starting to make the city suckier." I don't know. He had a lot to say about it, and I don't remember at this point because it was 2012, but what would be a great place where there's not many people but have everything like a big city, but it's actually small and clean with nature close to it? I couldn't possibly think of any place like that. Hi, Carl. Mwah. There were a fair amount of hipsters here. I just, I don't know about new hipsters. I don't know what new hipsters look like. Old hipsters, aging hipsters, my generation of hipsters. They're still here. They remained here because families, literally just families. They came here, they flocked here in the early 2000s because of Saddle Creek Records, and then they never left. Never. Vale's Witness. Before I do anything, let's come to the transmog guy. In early college, you wanted to be a hipster so badly. Whoa. Okay, I'm kind of down with that. Fanatics overcoat. Skin flare railment. When that early 2000s hipster thing comes back into vogue, if it ever does, that I'm really gonna I will roll over in my grave. I'll still be alive, but I'll go dig the grave and then I'll roll over in it a few times. No, I didn't scrandle today. Whoa. When you sell stuff, does it unlock the transmog? I was wondering. Or do you have to deconstruct it like in Diablo? We'll go with that one. Whoa, that's kind of cool. Grim Harvest boots. Are those cats? Denim. These denim nightmare boots. I think we'll go with those. Apply the illusion. Cool. I'm sort of interested in finishing out this Ravenna Cur thing. I think it's on the last.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
I think I'm on the last leg of this. Oh, fuck. Whatever. Let's see here. Grim Dawn, unlock transmog. You have to loot the item before you can use the illusion. Okay, so it's you just have to loot it. You don't have to do anything extra with it. It's just a looted transmog. I was curious because this one Vile Seer, I was curious about it. Okay, yeah, I don't want to use that. Let's try this. Try to wrap this one up, and then I will go deal with dinner for everyone. It shouldn't take me too long. And then I think I might just stick with this tonight so we can really lean into the horror games tomorrow. We can finish up Desktop Explorer in the daytime. And then in the evening switch it up to literally anything else. I have a lot of stuff. Chest armor. I was looking for something for chest armor. Hand armor. I still have a lot of horror teen stuff, but we also have a lot of new things. Like, I just grabbed Meat Hook and Mole. We've got Shift at Midnight, Dive or Die, Carnival Massacre, Blood Bear. I think those are both on the Hollow Teen list. Yeah, we just got a lot of things. I'm starting to feel overwhelmed with the amount of stuff that I have like that, which is why in the first week of August, I want to do something called Sweeps Week, where I think Monday through Friday, well, I'll just cycle through a lot of, basically try it Tuesday, but the whole week. I think that's kind of a good idea. Oh, it's you. Oh, shit.
That skill's not ready.
Dang.
That skill's not ready.
That bird is so cool. Okay. Speak to Calderos outside of the Steps of Torment. I feel like this is a natural path through to the exit, because I think you're supposed to go through this area anyways to find the exit to wherever the next zone is. Walmart has a lock on food delivery where you're otherwise you have to go through DoorDash and it costs. The issues over the course of this month, they've started canceling your orders and looks like they're set. You've talked to 6 people. Whoa. Well, shit. Yeah, that sucks. Whoa. Good work, boys. You're good, little black dress. Arcovian Undercity. Tell me there's a portal here. Also sounds like the Macarena. Why do all these sound effects sound like the Macarena lately? What the fuck are you? Shit! I died. Wow. He's strong. And there's no portal. So that's a little unfortunate. Look at that armor, though. Holy shit. Whoa. And it's real cool looking. Okay. I gotta get in the habit of making a portal before I enter somewhere. I think I gotta take the approach of like hit, run away. The urge to just like sit there and like wail on spam is like super high.
That skill's not ready. That skill's not ready.
That skill's not ready. I'm gonna take all your stuff.
That skill's not ready.
Whoa, shit. The ruin entrance. Oh, I see. Oh my word, okay. Speak to Calderos outside of the Steps of Torment. You can do co-op in this game. I really want to find my way through this because if I log out, which I wouldn't have to close the game, but if I were to log out, it's gonna make me do all this again. Yeah, I think it was Domino's that started the trend of the promise or whatever, the 30 minutes or less type of deal. And then for a while that became the norm. Oh, this is gonna be miserable. trek back through. Pizza dude's got 3 minutes. I'm gonna let him have it. Undercity exit. I don't actually know where this goes. Old Arcovia. Please stay your weapon, mortal. I ask only that you hear my plea. What is it you need? Many ages ago, my people made a grave mistake, and now we pay for our hubris, eternally bound to this land. But our children do not deserve the fate placed upon them by our curse. My daughter Lutra now stalks the broken hills as a hideous harpy. She suffers for my sins in the body of a monster, bitter, twisted, and having never known a mother's love. Please, mortal, find my daughter, deliver a swift and merciful end to her eternal torment. If you do this for me, I will gladly give you my essence to strengthen yours. You're gonna give me your what now? I'll do it. You don't have to pay me if that's what you're planning on paying me with. Okay, I won't have to fight the bosses again, to my knowledge. And this might be the way to go. I won't close the game, but I am going to walk away from it for a few minutes while I go feed cats and deal with our food and whatnot. Yeah, at least take me to dinner first. We're looking pretty good. I mean, I'm liking what we're doing here with the look. We'll go with those gloves. Not my favorite, but they're fine. Caster offhands. Rings. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Crudely scrawled note. Now, I ain't a decent man, and I sure ain't good at writing, but words need to get out about what this place really is. This prison, it ain't like no joint I ever been in, and I've seen double my share. Men don't stay here long neither, and some of the lads they haul in, they ain't criminals, I know. A moment I see a man, I can tell by his eyes he's done wrong. These boys, I see fear. I seen this warden a couple times, big man in black armor. If you ain't no better, you'd think he was on the wrong side of the bars. Every day, he and his lackeys take prisoners out to his hut in the yard by the dozen. They ain't never come out. Later, a wagon rolls in by the hut. It always leaves full. They don't let us out of our cells no more, but I can't tell there ain't much of us left. The halls are quiet. I'm the last man in my row. The others, they was taken in yesterday's batch. I ain't asking for pity. I know my end's in the hut. My end's in that hut, but perhaps this note will be my one good deed in my pathetic life. Yeah, I feel like Americans need to realize that not everything revolves entirely. Not everybody is American. That's the number one. Not everybody's American. Americans are very, very self-involved when it comes to that. It's okay. We hear about it all the time. We're the greatest, right? There's other countries. It's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna put this on pause. Hopefully nothing happens. We're praying like hell. YouTube, I'm probably gonna close down the stream for now. And I'll be back. It's not gonna take too long. And I'll probably continue with this. If you want to keep with the momentum of the stream, I put on kind of stream games while I'm AFK. And that's what we're gonna do. So well, I will remind of rule 4, commandment number 4, before we go too far. Yeah, we're going to the iPad. We're going to the iPad. YouTube, I'll see you in about an hour, give or take. More Grim Dawn.